Oh, shit. Okay. Good. Completa. Is it lo completa? ¿Es correcto o no? See? I did good? It's not correct. Finalizar. Still not correct. Terminar. Okay. Mi español es bueno. Un poco. Okay. You could teach me. So, question, since we're done, okay? Am I the type of guy? I mean, you know, I think it's very obvious. I probably shouldn't be asking such an obvious question, but I'm just gonna ask just for the sake of it. I think it's obvious that we like each other, right? Am I wrong? Okay. So, is there anything about me that you normally wouldn't date? Or like, is there anything that you would want to change? Is there anything, not saying I would ever change for a broad, but you know, not you. I'm speaking in general. Cause a nigga ain't finna change for no broad nigga. Now that's pimp. But if I was, right? If I was, is there anything you would change about me? Okay. Well, you said you had something to show me, right? All right. Well, what did it necessarily have something to do with, like, what you had to show me? You can just tell me. I promise I ain't gonna tell nobody. Are you just gonna show me? All right, come on, show me. What is it, a surprise or some shit? If you're gonna show me in my room. What? What you think I'm trying to fuck you or something? No, it's just more comfortable in here. Is there a problem? Let's just do it out there. Is this your seat? What the f is this? What is this? What the f is that? What is that? Why? Is there a reason? Chad, what the f is you doing to my face? What are you doing to my face, man? This is the surprise you wanted to show me? Done? You just made me look like Prince.
It's got 5%.
You stay here. You come to the bathroom with me. No Diddy. You go in first. What the f did this bitch do to me? This is your idea of what was your surprise? So what? Do I look more attractive? Just not enough for you? I look more attractive to you? Go ahead, Jared. I look more attractive to you now? What, we match? So this don't look girly to you? I feel like this is humiliation ritual. That's what my chat's saying. Are you trying to humiliate me? You understand I'm not fruity, right? I understand I'm light skinned, but I don't swing that way. I like women. You? Do I like you? Yeah, I like you. But I don't like what the f you did to my face. What the f is you laughing at? They're saying negative 1,000 aura for light skins. Do you understand that you're responsible for that? You just don't give a f to you. What, we match? That's all you can say? I'm gonna just go ahead and be honest, be upfront, okay? You said you never moaned before, ever, during intercourse. I assume that because you put this on my face, that now means that you would moan, yes? And you said you've never moaned, just a little bit. And you said you've never moaned with anybody. So technically, I would be the first one. Just a little bit. That's a little bit more than any other though. Even though these bras be lying. Not you. Not you. You just know how bitches be, you know? Right? Is that fair to say? Now that's pimp. Okay. Well, that's all you had to show me? You we're matching now? All right. I guess since we've got this far, I should just probably ask you. I mean, I feel like I put in a lot of work already trying to get you to, I got you to laugh. I got you to laugh. Since I already put in all this work, we should go on a date. How do you feel about that? Would you like to go on a date with me sometime? Yeah? Okay. Do you plan on talking ever? But you like me? Do I have to show up with this? I'm not showing up with that shit. Will you still go on a date with me? Yes or no? You was with this, only with this. You're trying to humiliate me. What if I don't want to show up with makeup on my face? That's a problem to you? You're taking away from my masculine essence. Do you understand this? But you finna type something? Let's just say that I hypothetically do wear the makeup. I'm not gonna do it. But let's just say I hypothetically did. And we started dating. You're not finna come out later on and say, oh yeah, this was wearing makeup, this whoop de whoop. You don't talk. Right, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. All right. How do y'all feel about this, chat? She's using her wedge powers on you. She's turning you into a fruity pebble. You know what? He's right. And I'm not gonna lie. I can feel my self-esteem being with right now. I can feel it being tugged, okay? I feel my masculine essence is being threatened right now. All right, I'm gonna be so 1,000 with you, okay? And you are not making it easier because you don't talk. They're just toxic. To the chat. So you're basically saying my are toxic. How do y'all feel about that, chat? She's saying y'all are toxic for trying to protect me and my masculine energy. I don't believe that. They called you a fruity pebble. When did they do that? When did they call me that? Did y'all call me a fruity pebble? When? Right now? No, they said you're turning me into a fruity pebble. Don't try and twist up their words. That's manipulation strike one. You think I didn't see you? I see you. I'm muy inteligente. ¿Entiendes? What? That's all you can think about is how we're matching, huh? She's gaslighting, chat. They're saying you gaslighting. You look like the Prince of Egypt. That is kind of fire, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of fire. I look like the Prince of Egypt, my nigga. You with that? You think that's sexy? All right, so look, I got stipulations to this. If I show up on our date, all right, and I wear this, that means I also come shirtless. If I'm the Prince of Egypt, I'll show them shirtless. Abs out, chest out, all that. Is that an issue with you? All right. All right. Well, then that I go. Okay, so we're going on a date then. Okay, I like that. All right. Do you want to train another time to get it in time? Yeah? We'll talk about that on our date. No? Because you don't talk. Okay, so we'll talk about that later. I was going to ask, what the do you plan to do? If you don't speak, what the do you plan? Just please give me a second, okay? No, not in the bathroom, all right?
It's like, I think 4% or less, just update.
Listen, chat, okay? Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm playing my role right now. If y'all got to understand, chat, I understand that's not pimp. I understand it's not pimping. I do. Believe me, I understand. All right? Believe me, I understand. But if I really hear me out, and I'm not abandoning my morals, chat. But like I tell you guys all the time on stream, you got to play the game. You got to play the game. It's time to play the game, right? You got to play the game. And what I mean by playing the game in more specific, all right, is you have to understand that if I'm just this masculine, stoic, whoop-de-whoop, and I'm not saying you can't deviate from that. I'm not saying you're supposed to. You're supposed to keep that core strong and stand on your morals and principles as a man, for sure. However, Chad, all right, if I say no to a lot of these side missions, that means y'all don't get more lit content. Now, I could just keep denying everybody. But isn't the goal to get McQueen more outside and experience more life so we can experience it together, Chad? Isn't that the whole point? Or do y'all not agree with that? They said she watching. What the turn around and die is going on. Strike number 1, pimps don't do the dinner, sit down, pimp go through the drive-thru. You know what? You absolutely right. I got a question for her. Let's ask a qualifying question. Hey, what the are... Question for you. Pregunta por ti. ¿Estás lista? If I said I only wanted to, on our first date, to get a coffee with you, how would you feel about that? Is that a yes or no? Why? You don't like coffee? Okay, what if I said, I just wanted to sit down and get to know you, and we just go meditate together? I'm not saying that's what it is, but if I asked you that, what would be your response? You can say it verbally. You would say no? Why? You don't know? So you need like a super 5-star lavish dinner on a first date? Okay. So you can't just get to know a nigga on the first date? You can? Do you like tea? So what if I asked you to get some tea with me? That's cool with you for a first date? No further questions. I'll be back. She was this close, chat. She was this close to getting this pimping. I'm not gonna lie. My pimp side was you man. She was this. I'm sure y'all could see it in my voice. That was getting serious. Okay, all that shit about the makeup and all that shit was finna go straight out the window if she didn't give me the right answer. I'm nigga, no. See, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all talking about she bad though. That's the problem. You're not supposed to go back on your program. You're not supposed to go back on your program. All right? But she gave the right answer at the end. I'm not gonna lie. You know?
About to die, cuz.
Anyways, chat. The shit is about to die. The stream is about to die. Okay? So before it does, I'm gonna have to get her up out of here and figure out how I get this makeup off and shit. All right? And we'll set up the date that we set up together